Hey everybody, I'm Anna Huthmaker with Huthmaker Violins, and you made it to the end. Our Student Stuck at Home series, this is video number 50. School is officially out here in Georgia, and unless people send me ideas for more videos, for right now, we're gonna bring this series to a close. I had a student though email me, and he said, I wanna know what it's like a day in the life of a luthier. What's it like to work in a violin shop? So I thought, what a great video to end this series with. Now I'm going to start by telling you, no one is ever allowed upstairs, so this is very special. You get to see behind the curtain, so to speak, the inner sanctum. If you work in some violin shops, you actually always spend your time in your workshop at your desk. Other workshops, like ours, you have different jobs during the day. Sometimes you'll wait on customers, sometimes you'll be at your workshop. I'm going to basically today show you the workshop stuff. I don't think you really care about the waiting on the customer's business. So let's go upstairs and see what's going on. All right, now we're going to make a quick stop in my workshop so you can see. My friends all call me the bow queen. I do all the bow restoration for our violin shop. Sorry, I did not turn on the lights, but you can see this is my workbench. There are bows everywhere. I'm in the process of rehairing some of them. I'm in the process of doing more intense restoration on some of them. I learned my skills at a bunch of different summer workshops. If you enjoy working with your hands, if you love bows, this might be a career you want to consider for your future. Now, I love being the bow queen, but when most people talk about working in a violin shop, sorry, I just got away. Woo! They're talking about being a luthier. What is a luthier? A luthier is someone who restores or repairs string instruments. So let's go look at the boys' workshop and see what it's like to be a real luthier. All right, so this is where Jonathan and Derek and sometimes Francisco, our violin maker, work when they're working on violins and violas. Come on in. Can we come in, guys?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hi.
So this is Jonathan and this is Derek.
Hello.
You have seen them in some of the different videos.
Good to see you.
And their job, they are actually luthiers. They're artisans, they're craftsmen, and they went to school for this. And we're going to ask them a couple of questions so you can know what it's like to be a luthier. So Derek, I want to know why you went into this work.
Well, for one thing, I loved music, and for another thing, it kind of came onto me later in life, but I never knew that you could fix instruments or build instruments, and when I figured that out, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the coolest thing in the world.
It is the coolest thing in the world.
So I ended up finding a school for it, and here I am.
What is your daily routine like at Huthmaker Violins? What do you do?
Well, every day's a little bit different, but let me tell you, like right now, this time of year, it's spring. It's kind of an exciting time for me because we got several things going on. We're fixing school instruments, and we're starting to get rentals ready for our next rental season, which is in the fall. It's about 2 or 3 weeks long, and we start out with a ton of instruments, and all of a sudden they're all gone. So it takes a little bit of work to make it all happen, but it's a really fun part of the year for me.
It is a crazy time, and Derek is also in charge of our rental program. So now Jonathan, he spends some time up here, but you also have seen him down in the cello bass workshop. That's downstairs, so we don't have to haul the big instruments up and down. So Jonathan, why did you get involved in this work?
So I also got into it later in life, but I really love working with my hands, and I did sort of office jobs, and I realized looking at a computer screen and filing paperwork was not for me. And I always played the cello since I was in 5th grade. Love music, history, art, working with my hands, so it kind of brought all that stuff together for me. And I also really like bringing music to people and helping them create music.
It's kind of one of the best parts of our job, don't you think?
For sure.
So what is your day-to-day like here at work when you come every day?
So as Derek said, it's different every day, but I'm in charge of school repairs, so a lot of times I will head off to the schools and pick up instruments to be repaired. Some of them call me the instrument fairy. And so I'm in charge of the lower strings, mainly cellos and basses. Also do the violins and violas, but and then we also have certain times that we help customers up front because we do sales as well and rentals. So it just depends on the day. But this time of year, we're focusing on school repairs and rentals.
So, and one of the things now, Francisco's not here today. He is a violin maker. He trained as a maker and he's an award winner. But he is also a luthier. He does fine restoration and he's working from home these days. You can see that there's all levels needed. You know, a brand new renter, they need their violin fixed just as much as a member of the New York Philharmonic, or in our case, the Atlanta Symphony. And these guys can do it all. And it's just a really cool thing. And I will tell you, the most fun part of our job, when the renters come in brand new, here it's in 6th grade, but to come in and get their very first instrument,
Yes.
you know, it's so neat. They look at these guys like they're superheroes, which I think they are. But like Jonathan said, we get to give music to all kinds of people, and I love especially the kids. So.
Yeah, it's one of the best parts.
My favorite part of the job, not that you asked me, but I was just thinking about it, and when I get to, for example, restore an old instrument that's been in someone's family for many years and passed down, and maybe it's been stored in the attic and it's in bad shape, and sometimes you spend months on restoration, and you present it to the client, and they're in tears because of the work that you've done. It means so much. That is what makes my job very special.
Yeah, I think the final thing I think we would all agree about being a luthier is it's this amazing mixture of art, history, serving people, watching young musicians grow. It's an incredible career. So if you ever have any questions about it, you can shoot an email to us at huthmakerviolins.com. And if you want to ask Jonathan or Derek or even Francisco, even though he's not here to agree to it, you can put their name in the subject line, send us questions. We'll be happy to answer you anytime because it'd be so great to create some future luthiers.
Yep, we're not always locked up in the shop. Sometimes you can find us downstairs at the front counters. We're always glad to meet you.
Yeah, if you have a chance, come in and see the shop and meet all of us. We would love to see you. And I just want to say thank you for watching the Student Stuck at Home series. I can't believe we made it all the way to video number 50.
That's
Thanks
amazing.
to everyone's help. It is incredible. And I want to remind you a final time. Please, when you're done with this video, go shoot your teacher an email and say thank you. They've put a remarkable amount of work into you and your education during this time. I'm Anna Huthmaker with Huthmaker Violins, along with Derek and Jonathan, and my amazing mom behind the camera. Thank you so much.
Good to
Thank
see
you.